Hello, congratulations on the purchase of your passport. My name is Russ. I'm going to do an orientation video with you today. Apologize for the wind. It's really windy here. I'll try to speak up. We're going to start right here in the front with your electric tongue jack. So up and down arrows right here. On and off with the light right here. If this were to fail for any reason, you can remove this cap right here, tool in the front compartment, manually crank this up or down. You have two 20-pound propane tanks. With your regulator right here is pointing towards the tank that you're using. So this tank goes empty, just give that a turn, open up this valve, now you can fill this one while you use that one. You do have your battery right here. You can always put a second battery if you want to. Light right here, switch on there for it. Your storage compartment. Right here, this is where you're going to fill your freshwater tank. So if you are rustic camping, just fill your tank here and then you'll turn your water pump on and you will have water pressure from your water pump drawing from your freshwater tank. If you're full hookup camping, you're going to use a garden hose, hook it up here, then you'll have the pressure from that hose going throughout your camper. You have outdoor shower here, so you have a shower wand with hot and cold water. Stabilizers on all four corners. They are used just for stabilizing, not for leveling. So be sure to get it level first and then put those stabilizers down. And then right down here behind that stabilizer, that blue line hanging down, that is your freshwater drain. So if you fill your freshwater tank, need to drain it out, that's where you're going to do that at. Move back here towards the back. This is where your wastewater tanks are. So you have your empty port there, and right next to it is there are two handles. One's gray, one's black. So you're going to hook your wastewater hose up, pull that black handle from the toilet. Once that black tank is empty, then you'll pull that gray. That gray dirty stinky shower water is going to help wash the black out of your hose. When both tanks are empty, close that gray back up, leave the black one open. Then you're going to go around to the other side of the coach where you have a black tank flush. So right here is your black tank flush. Hook a hose up to that, turn it on. It's like an upside down sprinkler system and your black tank's going to flush it out for you. So let that run for a few minutes so you can get that tank nice and clean. Then you can unhook that hose, close your black handle and put your cap back on and you're all done with your wastewater. Right here is where your license plate will go. Right above that is your input for cable or satellite. You have a spare tire on here, same size as the tires that are on it. And then your power cord is right here, your 30 amp cord. You just pull this out and then push it back in when you're done. I do recommend to use a 30 amp surge guard when you're plugged in at the park. Help protect your camper from any surges coming through. You are pre-wired for an observation or backup camera, because that's where that would go if you want one. Then your outdoor kitchen. So you do have latch here, you can latch it on. So your sink right here, you can either use this slinky hose, it's a quick connect right here, or you can use this little flexible hose here. But you do have to remove both of them before you can put your sink back in, or your outdoor kitchen back in. You have your 2-burner grill or stovetop. Find your gas line here. Gas line is right back here. Just pull that out through there and then you're going to attach it right to your quick connect right there, and that goes to your propane tanks up in the front. That way you don't have to carry extra propane for your grill back here, or your stovetop. Your refrigerator. Refrigerator is electric only, so you do need to be plugged in for that to work. Nice refrigerator here. Stairs just pull out like this, and then just push it right back in to travel just like that. You do have 2 electric awnings on this camper. Outdoor speakers. This is your refrigerator vent with your condensation hose. Make sure this is sticking out. If this goes inside, it's going to drip water inside when it condensates. So make sure it's out so it can drip out here. couple plugs, furnace vent. Your furnace does get very hot. Try not to block this, and do not put anything in front of it that could melt. Next we have your water heater. Your water heater is an aluminum tank. You have this drain plug right here, so when you're ready to use it, just put that right there, tighten it up. Right now it's winterized, so you're going to have to unwinterize it before you can use it. And to do that, hook up a hose to your city water connection, turn it on, go through every place in the camper that runs water. Your toilet, showers, your outdoor sink, everywhere. One at a time, opening the valves, getting all the antifreeze out. So let it run a minute so it's clear water. Once you get all the antifreeze out, make sure your plug is in. And then on the back of your water heater, which is next to your refrigerator, there's an access panel for it. There will be a couple valves on the back of your water heater that you will turn. They're water valves, one's hot, one's cold. They turn a quarter turn, open those up. You will hear water start to flow into your water heater. You want to make sure your water heater is full before you turn it on. To do that, you can pull on this relief valve right here. You get water coming out, you know it's full. Or you can turn the hot side on any sink. As long as you get a solid stream of water coming out, you know that's full. Now you can turn it on. There's two switches on the control panel inside. One says electric, one says gas. So you can decide which one you want to use, or you want to use both, you can. You have recovery rates right here. So with electric, you get 6.2 gallons per hour. Gas is 11.6 gallons per hour. And gas and electric together is 17.8 gallons per hour. So you can get more hot water faster by using both. It's more efficient. If you need to drain your water heater, just take that plug out. It will drain right from here. It's all electronic ignite. So all you have to do is make sure there's water in it and turn the switch on. The other side of your pass-through storage. So you do have your tool over there. That's for your stabilizers. You have hose, 10-foot wastewater hose, 25-foot freshwater hose. You have electrical adapter. It all comes with the camper. And then your doors are held up with these plastic clips, so just be careful not to break those. And it looks like that's everything on the outside, so we're going to head inside next. Alright, so just inside the door under your television is your control panel. So you can see right up here at the top, you can see how full your battery is, freshwater tank, black tank. It says black 2 and gray 2, but you only have black 1 and gray 1. So black 2 and gray 2 will always read empty. So you won't be needing to use those. So as your tanks fill, these lights will light up. Right here is for the gas and the electric for your water heater. Water pump, so if you use that freshwater tank, turn that on. This is for your awning above this door, your main door. So just hold it down, extend until it's all the way out, or retract until it's all the way in. This is for one of your slide rooms. So same thing, just hold that in. This one's going to be for the bunk area. Or hold it all the way down to take it all the way out. And once they're all the way in or out, they'll just stop. And then same with your other slide in the living area here. And then you have lights, so you have a porch light outside, which is most likely your awning lights. And then you have your ceiling lights in here. So you do have your main lights, which you can turn off individually as well. So that's your control panel. Right next to your control panel is your CD player, DVD player. This is Bluetooth. This will play DVDs through your main TV. You have different speaker zones here. So it shows A, B, and C are on. So A, B, and C. A is inside. B is not connected with anything. And C is outside. So you have A and C are the speaker zones you'll be using. And right here's your Bluetooth. Hookups to your TV are right here. That green light right there, that is your antenna booster. There's a little button right next to it. Turns that on or off. You want to make sure that's on if you want local channels through your antenna. Otherwise, if you're connected with cable or satellite, make sure that's turned off. And there's a strap on here. So traveling, you have to have that on. You do have a remote for your CD, DVD player, stereo, and for your TV right there. Fire extinguisher by the door. Your keys are going to be in the cup holder right here on your chairs. And your chairs do have buttons, so you touch these and it's going to bring the legs out or in. You have a massage here, heat, and you can lock these controls out. You have a light as well. U-shaped dinette. This can go into a bed also. So if you just pop this tabletop off of the legs, it just pops right off of there. Move the legs out of the way. Put the tabletop on the ledge all the way around, and then fill in the void here with your cushions. And these are push button lights. Into your bedroom. This is carbon monoxide alarm. Uses a 9-volt battery. Your antenna is right here, so it does tell you crank it up or down, which direction to go. Just make sure you put that down before you travel. Storage underneath your bed. Some good storage there. And then you have latches on these doors. Make sure they're latched for travel. And you can have a TV right here as well. And this light just turns on and off at the light itself. Over in your kitchen area, you have a standard turntable microwave, your fan, light, and then your stovetop. You're going to have to light it manually. Just put it on light. Use matches or a lighter. Same with your oven, except with your oven, put it on pilot, hold that button in while you're lighting the pilot light. Once it's lit, then put it on your temperature. Refrigerator, this is gas or electric. All the instructions are right here inside the freezer door. Turn it on here. As long as it's on auto, it's going to run off electricity first. If you lose power or you unplug, it's going to switch to propane automatically. So there's nothing you have to do with that. If you want gas only, have that button out. If this check light comes on, that means it cannot find the gas. So check your propane, make sure it's not turned off or empty. And then just turn it off and back on it. We'll try to relight again. You do have a vent up here. So all your vents in here, you want to make sure that you close them before you travel, or you'll lose that lid. Fuses and breakers. Now if a fuse goes out, an LED light will light up next to the bad fuse, so you can quickly identify it. They are all labeled though. And you can see that light through the window there. Your access panel to your water heater is right under your stove. So there's a screw there, take those out. That panel comes off and you can see your water heater back there. Carbon dioxide LP detector. And then inside your bathroom, you have your door, of course, to go outside. Your toilet is a foot pedal flush, so halfway down brings water in, all the way down will flush it. You do have a vent with a fan up above, so just open that up and you have your switch here. Make sure you close it again. Light switch for inside the bathroom. This is a light switch for your awning outside of the bathroom, and this is your controls to take the awning in and out. So same thing, just hold it down, extend, and retract until they're all the way in or all the way out. You have a control right here as well. This was for the awning, but this does no longer does anything. So it looks like they put the switch inside the bathroom instead, replaced it with this one. Makes more sense to be in that bathroom anyways. Any kids in here can mess with it. 300-pound capacity on your top bunks. Another vent up here. Good storage. You can have a TV in here. There are hookups right there for it in the back. It's hard to see, it's pretty dark in there. And it goes right through this hole here, so you can have a TV sitting up here. This bunk right here, when you're traveling, I recommend to have it up in the up position, because otherwise when you're driving down the road, this tends to bounce back here. You could eventually pull that from the wall. So I would have them up in the top position. Then you have this bed down here. Both of those fold out, so you can have a nice big bed here. Otherwise you have a couch to sit on with these backs on there. Just like that. Looks like that's everything in here. Your air conditioner, you can open this up and have the air dump down into the kitchen area so it cools it off quicker. Otherwise, you close that, you have more pressure through your vents. So all your ceiling vents are your air conditioner. Any vents you see in the floor are for your furnace. There is a filter in here you can take out, clean, and reuse if you need to. And to operate your air conditioner in your furnace, you have your thermostat over here. So push this bottom button. That is your fan, so you can adjust your fan speeds if you want. Push this mode button again, it goes to your air. You can adjust your temperature. One more time is your furnace. Again, temperature. One more time, it's off. Alright, so I think that is everything in here. Looks like it. So hopefully this video helps. If you have any questions when you come pick up, just let us know and we'll be happy to answer them. We do want to thank you for purchasing at TerryTown. We appreciate your business. And congratulations.